SNK 2 Millionaire Fighting 2001. The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up. All sorts of new faces have shown up for the tourney. But only one of y'all is going to be proud of shit. You know what you gotta do. Brace yourself for a bout that'll stand the test of time.
Ready? Fight! Sneaky surprise attack. Start of the round. Of the combination attack. Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them. This is the first dream event of the 21st century.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So, I don't know what groove to really play. I'm gonna kind of just... I was playing N-Groove yesterday. I'm gonna pick C. I don't know, maybe you guys know.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it again with the stage set and the FighterZ. Just drop your gloves and strap in.
I want to play some,
Like you had it good the first time around? No.
some C-Rock.
Put your skills to the true test and rise above your challenge. It's about that time, but I got just one last thing to say. Are you ready?
Oh man, are you ready for this?
Play some Ratio 2 Vice.
Keep rocking, baby.
Let's see if the girls can do it today.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Oh, we gotta start with jumping down. All this jumping mess. Jump.
Ready? This battle is about to explode. Fight! Now they came out with a victory. Live and let die. Fight! Live and let die. Fight! Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean... This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it
business
again
now.
with the stage is set, and the fighters are here.
Business.
Just drop your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild. Like you had it.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the three-race shield system.
Keep rocking, baby.
Business now.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! They came out with Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Go for broke. Fight! Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? Dear. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack at the start of the This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they
Mission completed, sir.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack at the start of the round. Definitely the art of the combination attack. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Definitely the art of the combination Go for for broke. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Just look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the
Yo, what's up, Dante? How you doing?
One.
You know, I had a feeling that he was gonna do level 3. So those 2 times that he did it, I had a feeling he was
Dream
gonna do it.
event of the 21st. Great. I knew that
I
group
should have
was
just
in your
like
heart.
waited.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back. What's good, y'all? We just could.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-race shield system.
Keep rocking, baby. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Live and let die. Fight!
I talked about Blanca last night, and here's someone using him tonight.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Well, this guy plays. You know how this guy plays? This guy plays like a very Hail Mary like. Stop jumping, fool.
Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Go for broke. Fight! Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That
The Millionaire Fighting 2001.
See, like I said, bro, when you play against players that do stuff like that, right? Those are the things that I point out. Like when they do stuff like that, right? All they're doing is they're doing like gimmicky stuff, right? Because the character can get away with not having to play neutral, right? They don't have to play neutral. They can just do stupid shit and it works. They can just do like stuff like this, right? Right, so like this is what I'm talking about. Right here. They just do light. Right? It's like stuff like that I talk about, right? When they start doing stuff like this, alright, what do you do, right? You gotta start doing stuff like this. You know he's gonna start doing stuff like this. So you don't want to just sit there. That don't work.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Like those are the things you gotta shut down. When you shut it down, there's nothing they can do about it. You know what I mean? But those are the things I talk about. You gotta like go in the training room. You gotta kind of record the situation.
comes a new challenger. You must crush them. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just... Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just flew the wait to run it again with the stage is set. It's a fighter's review. Just drop your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held.
Never makes sense to me, bro. Picking like the best characters in the game, and then you get one dub in your game. I never understand. The one dub wonder.
Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a rising attack at the start of the rising attack! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Left hook in! 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 To feel the calm before the storm. Left hook in! Hadouken! Sit! Sit! Left hook in! Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Yay! This battle is about to explode. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Sneaky surprise attack. Go for broke. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise. Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete.
You said pick Kaiser Wave, man. Hey, Kaiser man. Hey, pick that Kaiser man. You want me to bring out the Kaiser Wave.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back. What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it again with the stage is set and the fighters are here. Just drop your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna
Bring out the
be
Kaiser.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under
Keep rocking, baby.
Kaiser.
Next location is Live and Let Die. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Live and Let Die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Beautiful and sharp the art. Go for broke. Fight! Yeah.
楽しい殺してくれるんじゃなかったの
Just look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes.
Yeah, I screwed it up. I just messed up. That's all it was. I was expecting my crouching sweep to hit him, but it actually whipped.
The first dream event of the
It's fine.
21st
Not a big
century.
deal.
It's great. I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001.
I wait.
Every event needs a little shake-up. All sorts of new faces have shown up for the turn.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
You want me to sweep the floor with a ratio 1 Rugal? You want me to just sweep him with Rugal?
The strategic game
Ratio
is
1?
already begun.
I don't know. I might be able to, but I have to like, be on point. I'm not warmed up with him. At least not yet. Yeah, one of the things I noticed right away with Rock is his fireball is super negative. You just have to you have to be very careful.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Live and let die. Fight!
He said, "Yeah, why not?" If there was an option to just ratio 1, I would. But handicap myself the whole game.
Live and let die. Fight!
Oh, what? Go for broke. Fight!
楽しいねくだれ痛いよ 大したことないんじゃない満月の夜にまた会おうか
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean...
I know. I think Rock is pretty good in C Groove. I don't think he's bad in. He's terrible in C Groove. I just feel like he just doesn't have very good. He doesn't have any like mid-screen control, right? He doesn't have very good mid-screen control. All his like his good stuff. You know, you have to like rely on super. He has to rely on meter.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3 ratio system.
And even so, even his anti-air is alright.
Game has already begun.
Not even. I mean, he does have the rising tackle. He does have that.
Keep rocking, baby.
It's just his combo potential is not very good. As far as like from mid screen, but like what I've noticed, like you can't like jump from full screen and get a confirm. You kind of have to spend meter if you want the knockdown.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they come out with a sneaky surprise attack.
Yeah, so he didn't have any good like. Doesn't have anything good that's, you know, can fight against mid-screen attacks. I have to kind of, I'm gonna have to like lab a little bit more.
To remember. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they can have that sneaky surprise attack at the start of the This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Kaizo! Wake! Kaizo! Wake! Before the score begins.
That's my man's best attack. 2 buttons.
Go for broke.
Fight!
Oh, that's right.
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean... This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just... Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back. What good
Ice
job.
Man.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the three-ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby.
Anybody gonna watch Evo this weekend? Let me know what y'all watching.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack after the round. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a Live and let die. Fight! Get broken! Get broken! You can feel the calm before the round begins. Get broken! Get broken! Kaiser! Get broken! Get broken! Get broken! Get broken! Get broken! Kaiser! 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 Get broken! Get broken!
No way, no way. There's no way. He didn't rage quit. There's no way. He didn't rage quit. I don't believe that. Y'all don't think he rage quit, man.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Sometimes it does desync. So
Every event needs a little shake up and all sorts of new faces have shown up.
I mean,
for the
we'll know.
But only one of y'all is gonna be crowned the champ.
See, the thing is with Kyo,
Brace yourself for a bout that'll
you gotta use
stand
that
the
hammer.
test of
This
time.
move right here. This is another annoying ass move. You gotta use that hammer.
You must
That axe. That double axe. That air fierce. Or it's like down punch. Down fierce. Because it knocks down and it allows him to apply pressure. It knocks down without it being a special move, right?
Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back. What's your job? We just couldn't wait to run
You
it
said
again with
Kaiser Man.
the stage set. And the fighters are here.
Kaiser
Just grab your
Man.
gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the three-ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby. This battle is about to explode. Fight! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
This will Rock's working. His shit is so slow. No, this is not the same guy. No, it's not him.
Battle is about to explode.
Isaac, wait.
Live and let die.
Isaac. Isaac, wait. See, it ain't easy to do a reversal God press.
This battle
Not
is
easy.
about to explode.
I'm glad this guy's picking different characters. This guy always picks the same team. That sweep is so punishable, bro. It is so has so much recovery. That's fine. The only problem with doing that strategy is you will always get just literally opened up every time. That's the only problem with doing that. It's the most. That's why I don't do that, because you should only do it if somebody always presses buttons. But if I know you're gonna do it, not really worth it. It's just a gimmick.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under
Keep rocking, baby. Live and let die. Fight!
Left
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Sneaky surprise attack at the start combination attack. Live and let die. Fight! Sneaky surprise attack at the Go for broke. Fight! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean... This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back.
You know what I did there? I just delayed my I delayed the little whip, because when you just defend, you have to press down back, right? But you got to go back to neutral if you want to do it again. So it's like you're gonna not be blocking at some point.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
That's the only drawback when it comes to always trying to just defend or fishing for just defending or parries.
Keep rocking.
You're gonna be caught not blocking at some point.
Live and let die. Fight!
Yeah, I should have did low forward, not sweep. He wouldn't have punished me if I had done low forward.
Live and let die. Fight! With a sneaky surprise. Start of the round. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
挨拶は抜きだよ。やろうか。
よかろう。存分にかかってくるがいい。Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack after turning around. 面白い。限界まで飛ばすぜ。Go for broke. Fight.
切ってやるよ。
ライジングタック。どこまでもあがいてやる。
I think he's jumping because he doesn't want to get command grabbed.
Hey, who allows them to join this tournament? Dear wait. This is the first dream event of the 20. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What?
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the
Keep rocking, baby. 限界までさあ飛ばすぜ。Live and let die. Fight! Let Putin! Let Putin! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack after part of the round. Let Putin!
I was double blocking. I don't know why I didn't block. That's so annoying.
Live and let die. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Bro, he gets so lucky. I don't know what's going on, but he gets so lucky because there's a pause whenever there's instances where it pauses and I can't press a button.
挨拶は抜きだよ。
Like when he was whiffing that button, I had a whiff punish right there, but
Live and let die. Fight!
this guy's connected so Pauses in the most inconvenient time.
殺してくれるんじゃな
限界まで飛ばすぜ Go for broke Fight Just look at the expressions of their faces. You can see the This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Final 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the
Keep rocking, baby. 限界まで黄金の飛ばすぜ拝ませてやるぜ Live and let die. Fight!
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about with this character. What sucks is that he doesn't have any like he don't have any good like mid control. He doesn't have any good like he doesn't have any good mid controlling attack. He doesn't have any of that. If he had something like that, he'd be so much better, but he has kind of like rely on like weird like jumping attacks.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Live and let die. Fight!
That's why I don't good stuff. Can't stop
Go for broke. Fight! Wow, they came out with a big surprise attack at the start of the round. Left hook in! Left hook in! say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong... Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it again. The stage is set, and the fighters are here.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-race shield system. The strategic game is already begun.
Keep rocking, baby.
お手並み拝見といこうか。
Live and let die. Fight!
面白い。
これで決まりね。これで決まりね。
限界まで飛ばすぜ。
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
ダブルストライク。ダブルストライク。
どこまでもあがいてやる。
Live and let die. Fight!
レップーケン。
Wow, they came out with a sneak surprise attack at the start of the round.
レップーケン。
I'm telling you, bro, it's just the connection, just dropping shit. If it wasn't dropping shit, it wouldn't be a problem.
Live and let die. Fight! Go for broke. Fight! Sneaky surprise attack.
What? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's like shit like that, dude. It just gets on my nerves. It should have been there already, but whatever.
You can see.
Fucking shitty ass connection, bro. Every time, bro. Every time I play that guy, it's always some like convenient, like just defending into grabs every time, bro. It's like I always challenge that shit, bro, and it's like always convenient. I can't stand fighting. Oh, I can't stand fighting people like that sometimes, bro. It's just when it's always that convenient for them. When I'm always challenging, and that's the problem. The game is just, it doesn't let you do it because it has to be a frame perfect. You have to press it at the right moment.
The winner of this this tournament is the strongest team in the Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting.
If it was offline, it'd be a different story. If it's offline, it'd be a different story.
We just couldn't wait to run it at
Well,
the stage is set. And the fighters are dust off your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild.
I'm not sandbagging here.
It's the first time around.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
Dude.
This tournament is held under the free ratio.
Keep rocking, baby.
Hey,
Come on! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Crack
Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack.
Crack sheet.
I'm sick and tired of K group players. That's so annoying.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This battle is about to explode. Fight! This battle is about to explode. Fight! Go for broke. Fight! Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter to me. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just lose. The winner of this tournament is the strongest team in the world. These fighters are as good as they come. Any team could win the tournament. Only great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up and all sorts of new faces.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio system. The strategic game has already begun.
Keep rocking, baby.
Hey, come on!
Live and let die. Fight! Power away!
Crack! 場所はここだ。
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Crack! Are you okay? Power wave!
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Get cooking!
Well, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
Get cooking! Get cooking!
Of the combination attack.
Get cooking! Get cooking! Shinsai Kata! 勝利などたやすい。お手並み拝見といこうか。
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Get cooking! Get cooking! Kaizen away! Get cooking! Get cooking! Kaizen away! 勝利などたやすい。いつでも来い。
Go for broke. Fight!
カイゾンaway! カイゾン
Sneaky surprise attack.
勝ちを出せ。波動拳。いや。竜巻戦。使命。勝利などたやすい。
Just look at the expressions of their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that groove
Put
was in your
my
heart.
aggravation.
The Millionaire Fighting
Favorite player.
2001. Every event needs a little shake up and all sorts of new faces have shown up for the turn. But only one of y'all is gonna be crowned the champ. You know what you gotta do. Brace yourself for our bout that'll stand the test.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby.
挨拶は抜きだよ。やろうか。
よかろう。存分にかかってくるがよ。
Live and let die. Fight!
Get cooking! Kaizen away! Kaizen away!
Before the storm as the round begins.
Get cooking! Shinsai Kata! Shinsai Kata! Kaizen away! Kaizen away!
What we like to call
勝利などたやすい。
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Shinsai Kata! Get cooking! Shinsai Kata! Shinsai Kata!
This battle is about to explode. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Go for broke. Fight! Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean... This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If it's great, I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's your job? We just couldn't wait to run it again with the stage and the fighters are here. Dust off your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild. You had it good the first time around?
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-race shield system.
Keep rocking, baby.
I am Red
Live and let
面
die.
白いやろう
Fight! Wow, they came out with a fight attack after This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
The show must go on.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with
俺の勝ちだ。お手並み拝見といこうか。
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
改造終わり。改造終わり。これでとどめだ。面白い。面白い。勝利などたや。
どう綺麗でしょ
Go for broke. Fight!
ゾンビ
面白い。改造
ゾンビ
面白い。司令。改造終わり。改造終わり。改造終わり。面白い。面白い。
Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. This is the first dream event. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up and all sorts of new.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the
Keep rocking, baby.
I am Red
Live and
Side.
let
面
die.
白いやろう
Fight!
Dude, that was a weird interaction. I don't know why that even.
満月の夜にまた会おうか
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. That's what we like to call a KO.
俺の勝ちだ。
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
The show must go on.
どう綺麗でしょ
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
行くわよ
手並み拝見といこうか。
Go for broke. Fight.
面白い。勝利などたやすい。
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Bro, sometimes I feel like that's what you gotta do against K group players. You gotta give them like you gotta give them a taste of their own medicine, if you will. You know, if you feel like,
You know what you gotta do.
you know,
Brace yourself for a bout that'll stand
I need to figure something out real quick with that.
Then some. Show me your strength. Spin, moves, grooves, and go. Show me you wanna win. Alright, enough time. It's time to get back. Are you ready to get it on?
Let's see what the right punch is there.
Ready? Fight! You can feel the calm before the storm happens. The round begins. Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack after. Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just lose. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it again with the stage is set and the fighters are here. Just drop your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild. Like you had it good the first time around? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Dig deep, put your skills to the true test, and rise above your challenge.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under free race.
Keep rocking, baby. Shall we begin? This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This battle is about to explode. Fight! Live and let die. Fight! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
楽しいねくだれ
Live and let die. Fight! The art of the combination attack. Go for broke. Fight!
薄い。
Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter to me. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. It's great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the three-race shield system.
Keep rocking, baby. Next. Shall we do? This battle is about to explode. Fight!
すぐ楽にしてやる。
Live and let die. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
So の力も私が取り込んでくれよ。命が惜しくないようだな。
Go for broke. Fight!
カイドウはいい。カイドウはいい。面白い。うわ。
Beautiful example in the art of the combination.
サイドクラッシャー。甘い。
expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What good, y'all? We just could.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the...
Keep rocking, baby.
Shall we do?
行くぞあ
Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky rock attack. This battle is about to explode. Fight!
The show must go.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack at the start of the round. Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong... Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back! What good, y'all? We just could FightherZ again with...
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the...
Keep rocking, baby.
Shall we do it?
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
kick!
is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky at the start of the round. Live and let die. Just look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. One. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose great, I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up, and all sorts of new faces have shown up for the tourney.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby.
Shall we do it?
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! They came out with a combination attack.
The show must.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. This battle is about to explode. Fight! Example of the art of the combination attack.
といこうか。
Go for broke. Fight. KO.
勝利などたやすい。
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean, this is the first dream event of the 21st. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. And
Oh man, are you ready for this?
this tournament is held under the three-race shield system. The strategic game has already begun.
Keep rocking, baby. Next location is Shanghai.
相手になるわ。
黄金の蹴り拝ませてやるぜ。
Live and let die. Fight!
ダブルストライク。スマッシュキック。やあ。タイガーキック。タイガーキック。タイガーキック。スマッシュキック。タイガーキック。サプライズローズ。タイガーキック。タイガーキック。スマッシュキック。タッチ。こんなもんなのかい。
命が惜しくないようだな。
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
最後クラッシュ。
Came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
ビローストライク。やあ。やあ。
This battle is about to explode. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! You can feel the calm before the storm as the round
手並み拝見といこうか。
Go for broke. Fight. Now they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Beautiful juggling the arm of the combination attack. Just look at the expressions of their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just lose. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby. Live and let die. Fight! Now they come out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Live and let die. Fight! Now they come out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Just look at the
Bro, they never
expressions on their
learn.
faces.
I mean,
You can see the intensity in their eyes.
and they never learn, bro. Can't skip neutral like that, bro. Like,
This is the first
like it's not a god move, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a move that's like it always works, you know what I mean?
was in your heart.
Not that it's not that kind of move.
Millionaire Fighting 2001 is back. What's good, y'all? We just couldn't wait to run it and get with it. The stage is set, and the fighters are here. Just drop your gloves and strap in. This event's gonna be wild. Like you had it good the first time around? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Seriously, put your skills.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the 3-ratio.
Keep rocking, baby.
リー拝ませてやるぜ。
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Live and let die. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Go for broke. Fight! Now they can private attack. Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter to me.
Damn, my man said no more.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. Every event needs a little shake-up and all sorts of new faces.
He said no more.
For the turn.
Man, I was starting to have some fun with some A groove.
You know what you gotta do.
I started putting in the work with the A groove.
Yourself for a bout that'll stand the test of time and fit.
Ready?
Putting in work with A groove right there. Just gotta get the first skill, What do y'all think? Which one looks cooler? Everybody just go straight into the mirror. Y'all see that damage? I don't know if that's the most damage, to be honest with you, but 10-5. I don't remember seeing 10-5. I don't remember doing a 10-5. You can do 4 Kaiser waves, 4 gigantic presses, right? The God press. Well, it's gigantic pressure is the super, right? So you can do 4 Kaiser waves. Technically, you could probably do 5 Kaiser waves. And you know what's crazy? If my my execution's okay, but the thing is, like, maximizing the damage. If you can start doing Kaiser waves right at the start, which you can, the thing is, you got to be a little bit of a psycho to do it, and you can start going straight into it if you know what you're doing. Or maybe you can't. I think you do it from here, but I think you can do it from there. That's why, like, if you are able to, like, punish from here, like, if you're able to do, like, you can go straight into it. Yeah, see? I mean, you could probably do this too. Right here, you do. You want to do it like activate when they're low enough.
With a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. With a sneaky surprise attack.
This is how you really show off right here. Start going the goofy shit. I don't know what to do after that.
You can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins. Surprise attack at the start of the round. Surprise attack at the start of the round. You can feel the calm before the storm after the round. Beautiful shuffling the art of the combination attack.
That's what sucks sometimes. Like right there. Sometimes he'll like throw them right into the wall, or he'll do like this weird delay where he delays them into the wall. Like, see how like he just hits them straight into the wall right here? If he hits them right here. Alright, like that, see? Like that right there. So I think what I'm gonna do is after I do this, I'll go here and then this. That doesn't work with the maybe like that. Yeah, to get that you do have to kind of tie your knee a little bit, but as long as you go forward, you'll hit that motion. See how that delayed there? Watch. They have to do it like really low. Like that, see that? That was it. It's like he gets pushed back at the furthest. Then when he hits him, he brings him closer to him. Kind of weird. wonder if that works. What's the cadence? What's the question?
You can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Oh no. This. I think somebody said it was this right here. I don't know which one it is.
Feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
The real question is, this is the real question.
As the round begins.
True block string. True block string right there. That's a true block string. I would just do that. That seems... All right, I think we're done with the lab in there. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean. Like for me, when it comes to like doing stuff like that, for example, coming up with block strings, right? And maybe, yeah, like, you know, it's hard to open people up, but whenever you're getting to that, you know, when you start like guard breaking people, it's like, at what point in their guard meter do you need them to be before you can start, you know, doing something like that, right? It's kind of hard to kind of put it in perspective because you gotta, you know, you gotta kind of practice and apply it in the round, right? There is one on that I think Gunter is the guy's name. He's the one like comes up with like all the like optimal A groove stuff, right? But some of them are simple, right? But like they're just not very flashy, you know. Like there's a lot of A groove stuff that's not very flashy. It's kind of, you know, it's all right, you know what I mean? It's okay. But me personally, if I play A groove, I want to kind of do some of the fun stuff, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's the one groove in the game that most people play competitively, play it one way, right? And it's the most optimal way to play it, right? But it's like potentially the most fun groove to play because it allows you to do the stuff that you can't do outside of, you know, A groove. Like you have to like, everything else is kind of like the same thing in a way. It was the only groove in the game where you're able to do like, you know, you're always plus on like fireballs and DPs and stuff like that. Well, some characters, right? I'm sure there's a way with King, you can probably like whiff the DP. You can probably like have it hit and then have it whiff, and you know, you can probably do something like that. I'm pretty sure there's something you can do with it in a very specific position, but I don't know. It's a really interesting groove, but it's really one of those grooves where if you don't have the execution, it can be kind of brutal, because that's why a lot of people pick the characters that are the easiest in A groove, because they have very simple block strings, you know. Like I think Yori's is just like sweep, 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 you know. Like Ken's like heavy kick, heavy kick, heavy kick, heavy kick, and those are easy characters to learn, you know, of course. You know, I played A groove Ken before, very simple. You know, I think A groove Ken and A groove Terry are the ones that I learned first, and those are the ones that I kind of like got used to playing, and before I started moving on to other characters, because I was not very good with like A groove Rugal. I wasn't good with A groove Eagle. I wasn't very good with A groove King, but I feel like King was the third character that I played that I started like learning, getting better at A groove. You know, even though I haven't really applied her mid-screen combo yet. I know like there's a specific situation with certain characters you can get a mid-screen with her regular special moves, but I haven't done the actual mid-screen A groove combo in a match yet. I've only done like Eagle's A groove mid-screen combo, which the corner carry one, which I was able to do in a match. So that one is not too hard. It just, like I said, it just requires practice, and then just getting in the round. You know what I mean? Yeah, 'cause I don't know who else I would want to play in A groove. Honestly, I've also played Geese A groove too. I've done him A groove before. This is interesting because he's the only one where that's like the only other groove, by the way. A groove is the only other groove where you're able to do Raging Storm, right? You can combo into Raging Storm. You can do it a lot easily, right? And he does pretty good damage too. But then again, like I said, you know, Geese has some pretty interesting grooves. Honestly, like a lot of his grooves are. He's like probably the one character you can look at and be like, you know what? They did give him a little bit of cool variety for each one, right? Kind of like with well, M Bison. I like what they did with M Bison. I think M Bison's. I like how they allow him to do his level 3 off of his alpha counter in End Groove. I really like that. I think that's pretty sick. You know, I never thought about doing alpha counter and then level 3. I don't even know what other characters, you know, can do that, because I don't even know if Geese can even do that. I mean, maybe alpha counter then level 3. That's interesting. Like maybe if they're in the corner or something, or they know someone's gonna poke back, or you know, especially like if they do a wake up super. You know what I mean? They do wake up super. It's like, I don't know. You don't see that a lot, actually. I'm surprised. Like, you would think people would do, you know, like wake up super, or like Blanc or whatever, whoever. If they do wake up super in the corner, you would just do alpha counter with M Bison and then level 3. You know, just have the activation on. It's like all you gotta do is just punish level 3. 'Cause that Psycho Crusher level 3 does a lot of damage. So I don't know, really cool stuff like that. I really like you know, stuff like that. But there's no other way to, you know, combo into you know, that move. The only thing that sucks though, like that move is very interesting. I think that move would have been a better choice for his special move rather than the paint defense, in my opinion. Like, I feel like instead of giving him all 3 paint defenses, like give him like a variety of something, right? Like maybe like the light and the medium can be the one variant of the paint defense, but then the heavy version is like his alpha counter, right? It doesn't have to be like the whole thing, but like maybe it's like some portion of it, you know, just to give it a variety, because it doesn't make any sense like to have all 3 of the moves be the same thing, right? Just one just gonna take more hits than the other. It's just like it's just a move that's so limited. You know what I mean? And then like, you know, maybe like have some setups with it, right? Because I feel like the way it looks, you can have some like, you know, maybe some like, maybe the first hit has like a different frame data than the last hit, right? But maybe you can do some like, you know, fuzzy situations and stuff. Like, I don't know, kind of like throwing out some ideas. Cause I really like that one move that King has. That's her alpha counter. That she doesn't have it outside of that. You know, she had it I think in CVS 1, but for whatever reason they took it out. But I always felt like, you know, that was something that she should have kept, right? So instead of giving her like all 3 the same DPs or whatever, like have one do something else, right? Or I don't know, it doesn't have to be that in particular. Or like maybe like her tornado kick or something, like maybe like instead of just you know, if she does the tornado kick, she doesn't just do like the regular DP, she does like the other one, right? As like part of the sequence. But I don't know. Anyways, well, appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you so much. GG's. If you guys gonna watch Evo tomorrow, let me know what y'all gonna watch, or if y'all had a cool moment you guys liked, you know, when I was playing. Let me know, like tag it. I always like going back and watching what you guys thought was cool. Yeah, so the CVS 2, I think they're playing tomorrow, I think, but honestly, the whole Evo thing is a mess, bro. It's a shambles. You know, it's gonna be all the new stuff. You know, Vampire. You know what's crazy is Vampire Savior is like, I can't believe Vampire Savior is You know, I try to watch Vampire Savior. I'm so sorry, but like I cannot get into it. Like, you know, I try watching it, like, okay, well maybe I like them. It's kind of just watch some high level play of it. I don't know. I'm just not really into watching it. I'd rather watch Alpha 3 than that. But at the same time, it's like I don't know what it is, the appeal to Vampire Savior. You know what I mean? And you know, it is, you know, some of the people are right, you know, like CVS2 had been on, you know, like CVS2 has been like the one game that has been like kind of not gate kept. It just didn't have the opportunity for rollback during the times of the days of Fightcade 1. If you guys remember Fightcade 1. Fightcade 1 was the beginning of all the CPS 1 games and stuff, like getting you know, functionality for online net play, and it was fun. You can like play people on there. It was really cool. Like we were playing Street Fighter 2 a lot, Marvel's Capcom, you know what I mean, like X-Men versus Street Fighter, alpha games, like, you know, you were able to play those games, and they had them on there. Even like Samurai Showdown, you know, that's some of the Neo Geo stuff. And I feel like those games had like an opportunity to kind of like, you know, have everybody play and kind of get competitive. So, even Third Strike too, like eventually. But I think the Third Strike community wasn't really that, it wasn't that big, but it was there. I remember there was Third Strike people talking about like red parries and stuff, and you know, there was videos of matches and stuff, but it wasn't at that level yet. But once you know, we get to this year, unfortunately, and you know, with CVS2, it's been it's been a slow process of trying to like get this game off the wheels, dude. Like I remember even during the Dolphin era when we were playing on Dolphin, you know, and it was delayed netcode. It played good. It looked the best out of out of all of them, regardless if you didn't think it was a good version to play. It's just that, you know, everybody always wants to play the Japanese arcade version only. You know what I mean? It's like no one's just trying to like play. So like as they like improved like some of the like the emulation, and when they released Bear, right? I remember when they released that, and even getting games on that, dude, it was just a pain in the ass, you know, like. And I have some matches I uploaded when that came out, because I remember when that came out, I was like, okay, bet. I was really wanting to like get in there and start playing, and it was just, you know what I mean, you're just gate kept. No, you're not necessarily gate kept. It's just like the community is just like, you know what I mean, it's like in shambles, you know, like it's just, you're not getting consistent games, and it's hard to get better at a game when you don't have consistent players. That's the most annoying thing a player who wants to play fighting games has to deal with. That's why it's really, really annoying going back to play like Street Fighter 5, for example, when everybody wants to play in damn lobbies, and the matches are long in Street Fighter 5, and it's like, I don't want to like wait, you know what I mean? So it sucks sometimes, you know, and a lot of times the connection that who you play against is garbage, right? Like the netcode for the PS4 is not very good, especially if you choose to play on console. So, you know what I mean? Like that game as well, like it needs a re-release. Like it needs to be updated or a re-release where it's like, okay, this is, you know, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. You know, you don't have to call it Ultimate or whatever, or you know, just call it like, you know, the updated version, the PS5 version or whatever, you know what I mean? So that it can actually be like, it can have more performance to at least be up to snuff with the PC version, right? So people can just play PC, or, you know, maybe even do something like, you know, release it on Xbox, release it on PlayStation 5, release it on Nintendo Switch 2, you know, PC gets a free update, and then just do it like that, right? So then you can have people play. So you just have more better, consistent matches, right? You know, that's the same thing with this. It's like that was the issue with Fight K2 is that whenever they started to implement Naomi, rollback PGPO, with Flycast, right? Because they changed emulators, right? They changed emulator. They were with Bear. It was that it was using that old Dreamcast emulator, bro. I forgot what it was called. But they were using that shit, bro, and it was a good emulator for its time, bro. That emulator held up for so long. It was the best emulator, right? And it had a net version, and it was using that version, but people still stand on that version of the emulator. But I mean, like I said, you got to be like a purist. I don't know, bro. Like I said, there was people back in the day that were like, "Oh man, you gotta play the 360 version, of like Street Fighter 4, freaking Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3." Like there was always like the purists, right? You always have those damn purists, and it didn't matter. I don't know. To me, it didn't matter. I just played the damn game and I just adapted. That's all you have to do. Like you always like, there's too much shit going on. A lot of times where you're gonna like be like, oh man, the screen is lagging. Like you're not gonna see that. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe you can be that sensitive to see that. Like the only time like I personally have been like sensitive to see that is when I played on a monitor or a TV that was not like the refresh rate was not good, right? Like I was seeing the multiple frames and the startups and like you can see it, right? So, when it comes to stuff like that, bro, me personally, dude, I really don't think it matters much. The only difference between the two is just like, playing on actual hardware where you're playing on an arcade cabinet. If you're not used to playing on an arcade cabinet, that's an actual, you can be at a disadvantage because when you play at an arcade, you know what I mean? Like, it's different from how you play at home. You know what I mean? Like, when I play at home, I play on my lap, right? I play the arcade stick on my lap. So I'm playing in a more comfortable position. The monitor is, like, at the right distance for me to play, right? But when you play in an arcade, you have to sit down on a stool. It's almost like you're at a keyboard and desk, right? So you're at a specific position, and then the monitor is tilted, right? It's like at an angle. So, it's a big screen too. Like it's not a small screen. It's a pretty big screen. It's like about 26, 27 inches, CRT right in front of you. And you know what I mean? That's why like I feel like if you're gonna play these games or want to compete in an arcade, you need to have some type of setup. If you're gonna plan to compete in the game, because the thing is, and this is the unfortunate part, like people play this game and they only play the vanilla version. You know what I mean? We can't like, we can't just like, we always have to like burden ourselves, right, for everybody to play the game competitively, right? We can't just like play this version that Capcom gave us and be like, you know what, this is what we're gonna compete on. You know what I mean? We're gonna move forward. Yeah, arcades are great. You know what I mean? We love them. We still talk about them today, but we got to move on to convenience, right? Like, we want everybody to be playing something that Capcom gave us and be like, okay, well, this is how we're going to move forward, right? Everybody's playing rank, right? This is what we're going to do. We're going to play this version of the game. If you want to have a side tournament and have vanilla version, okay, then make vanilla version the side tournament. But, people don't want to do that. They want to have the vanilla version as the main version, the EO version as the quote unquote beginner, right? It's like sidelined, even though it is the most updated title version, right? Like, but you have too many purists that kind of like, they kind of undermine their own plans with like getting the game inclusive for everybody, because now that you want to play, because you want to be a purist and you think this is the definitive version to play the game, now you are like pretty much putting some type of like prerequisite for people to learn to play the game. But now You have to learn how to do the roll cancel stuff. Now you got to learn how to fight the roll cancel stuff, right? Versus just playing the EO version, you just don't have to do that. You just play how Capcom intended it. So if people roll, you can throw them. If they try to do a roll cancel, it doesn't work, right? There's no invincibility. Now you can use a roll cancel. You can do a roll cancel thing to do a Kara, like a Kara type of move, right? So you can Kara command throw with you do a roll cancel, right? So it has its benefits, right? You can use it for command grab, Kara command grab stuff, right? Setups. So it does have some use for it still, but it's not. You're not fully invincible, right? So it's like it's used in a different way, right? Because people would use roll cancel, command grab because they don't want to get hit, and a lot of times it's true. You know, people jab a lot, but that's the thing. It's like that's what fighting games is. It's like you want to force your opponent to behave a certain way, right? If they're jabbing, then you're not gonna have the opportunity to command grab them. But if you want to just command grab them because you want to command grab them, like we're not playing Street Fighter 5 here, because Street Fighter 5. You can actually grab somebody if they're pressing a button, right? If they press a punch button and you grab, it will actually beat the button, right? So it's like, and people talk about hating Street Fighter 5, and it's like, well, you know what I mean? You're not doing, you know, it's kind of the same thing. If you think about it, it's like, you know, that's literally what you could do in Street Fighter 5. That's why, like, you know, that's why the throw loop was an issue, right? A lot of people don't like throw loops because you can literally media throw and you can always grab them and you couldn't jab out of it. So you had to tech the throw, right? Or you had to eat the throw and do an EXDP or whatever, right? That was the only time it was you had to do an invincible move of some sort to beat it, right? So you see, like I'm trying to explain it to you guys to kind of understand like my viewpoint of it and why I think it should be the EO version should be the standard version. And it's not even, you don't have to call it EO version. I mean, it's just the updated version of CBS2 at the end of the day. People call it easy operation. It doesn't even matter what it's called, to be honest. All it is just an updated version. They gave it that title because they were putting on the GameCube. They were trying to make it accessible for everybody to play. But like the GameCube version is even the more quote-unquote accessible version, and it's a different version. It's a different balanced version too. It's not even the same balanced version from the Xbox version. Like, what's interesting is like Xbox and GameCube got two completely different patch updates. So, you know, the one that we're playing here is the Xbox version. So, and then this is the one that's closer to or more in line with the vanilla version, right? So you got like stick out's crouching fierce into super and all that stuff. Like everybody likes that shit. So you still have those you know tools in this game. They just made some adjustments for everybody else, or at least for the few characters that needed it, and then they just toned down slightly the very strong characters. So I just feel like you know we play that version, it just forces everybody to, you know, it just makes things more inclusive. They don't force anybody, it just makes things more inclusive for people to play. You know what I mean? They don't have to like learn how to roll cancel now. They don't have to do these gimmicky stuff because, you know, when you're doing roll cancels, yeah, it might be fun to watch or like at first and stuff, but you know what I mean? For me, it makes me make bad choices. And when I'm playing a fighting game, I like to be a little methodical in the way I play, you know. And there's some cool stuff, of course, you know, like especially like when you watch some of the high level play, you'll see Japanese players do this, or there's some people that do, US players that do it as well, but especially fighting K groove, and you can see why a lot of people who play A groove and C groove and N groove, you know, like they'll use the roll cancel because, you know, and it's true, like K groove just has a whole bunch of opportunities to do, you know, level 3 super. So you see them doing wake up super, you know what I mean? You can roll cancel, right? If you know they're going to do it, you can roll cancel right when they're about to wake up, do super before the super flash. And then you know, they'll be invincible, you'll be invincible, and you'll hit them. They'll lose their invincibility and you'll hit them. So, yeah, am I playing Power Stone 2 tomorrow? No, I'm not playing no Power Stone 2. But I haven't played Power Stone 2 on this. I didn't play any of those. Actually, I lied. I played Alpha 3. And I think I played some Capcom VS SNK Pro. But I didn't play any of these other games. You know, Power Stone is an old... That game's busted. I played Power Stone a long time ago. The air grabs is so busted in the game. Like, if you wanted to get all the power-ups and stuff, if you knew how to do the air grab, like, it would always knock out the gem. It was such a broken mechanic. They removed it in Power Stone 2. It was very busted. You can still pick people up in Power Stone 2, but they had this mechanic where you were able to like hit them, like you were able to jump on their head or whatever. It was like a weird air grab, but like it was busted. It was very busted, and I remember you doing it all the time once you knew how to do it. But that game was fun. I played that a lot when I was a kid, or I was a teenager, I guess. But Power Stone 1 and 2 are probably the two games I remember playing with my brother and friends. We would play it religiously, bro. We played it like every week, every weekend. We played that. Like Power Stone 2 was like I still got my copy too. I still got my original copy. Power Stone 2, bro. We played the hell out of that game. I still remember when it came. I still remember seeing it. It was at Fry's Electronics. That's where I remember seeing it. They always had like a Dreamcast game, all the new stuff. I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, we gotta get this. I was like, I remember looking at my little brother. I was like, oh, we gotta get this. We played. It was so fun because it was 4 players. They had like a co-op thing. It was awesome. It was like the best game to play during that era, regardless of what the PlayStation 2 had or whatever. Like it had such a strong library of games. You know, it was really unmatched. Yeah, that's my little rant, really. You know, I would like to do a breakdown. I can do a breakdown video. I've been thinking about doing something like that, where I would like to just sit down and just like write all my key points of like why you should play this version versus the vanilla version. Like I think I have a pretty strong argument if you're a new player and you want to play, because I feel like, you know, I feel like CVS 2 is one of those games where it's like literally falling in that line of like, oh yeah, you know, it's cool to roll cancel, you know what I mean? Like it's falling so close to the, you know, I don't want it to be a hipster game. I don't really want it to be like, oh man, it's cool to roll cancel. Like I don't want it to be that way. Like I don't want it to be this thing of like Vampire Savior or Third Strike and stuff where, you know, people are they're playing the game just because they want to be, you know. And the thing about Third Strike though, the only benefit that it really has is that it's not too far off from how Street Fighter 4 was. You can even say from Street Fighter 5. So if anyone who plays a lot of the newer Street Fighters, it doesn't fall far from the tree, if you will. You know, it's kind of, you know, you're in there. You know what I mean? The only thing you gotta learn is like the parry system and, you know, parry, you know, mentality and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's an interesting game. I don't like the character choice. I think some of the like Second Impact, I thought that was cool. You know, it was just one of those versions of games where it's like it wasn't really explored. You know, even though the game was kind of new and broken, but you know, I feel like some of those versions are interesting to watch when you see them. You know, it's kind of like watching like Alpha 3 Max, you know what I mean? Like you see some of the people using the busty characters and stuff like that. Now I agree with them. Like Alpha 3 Max, to me, I think, yeah, it's cool to have those characters, but in a casual point of view, it's cool to have them. But at the same time, yeah, they're busted. But it's like CVS 2. It's like it never had the opportunity to kind of like give the players to find a meta, or you know what I mean. Like now people are doing it and they're seeing, you know, what is a possibility, and it moves all the tiers and stuff. So I think it's really cool, you know, seeing stuff like that. And you know, and it's a shame that people don't give it a chance, because you always got people always spouting the same thing, like, oh man, Alpha 2 is the version of play, man, this is the best game in the world. Like, but there's people playing Alpha 3, you know what I mean? It's like, it's cool that you have different camps, don't get me wrong, but it's like we always dismiss something because we're just like, oh well, they took the infinite out, you know, the infinite's not. It's like, well, why do you want to do an infinite? Like, I don't understand. That's the one thing I don't understand with fighting game players. There's people who like will justify doing an infinite. I'm so against it, because, you know, if you play competitively, for example, like if you play Call of Duty or if you play Battlefield competitively, no one is gonna sit there and be like, oh man, you're using like UAV, or like or you're just like, you know, you're using something that's like giving you a competitive advantage, and it's, you know, you're gonna say, oh yeah, well it takes skill. It's like, all right, you know, just completely game breaking. That's why I don't like. That's another issue with like Marvel's Capcom 3. That's another one. It's like they have TAC infinites and they allow it, dude. It's ridiculous. Like I really don't like it. I really despise, you know, whenever Marvel 3 is another example too. It's like when Marvel 3 was at its peak, in my opinion, there was, you know, before the whole infinites, for me, and I remember watching it, especially like during like curly mustache events and stuff, like when Yipes was throwing events, there was some really, really cool dynamic teams, bro. Like, and as soon as the TAC Infinite bullshit came out, it ruined the game, because everybody started picking the same characters, the same team, right? You know, like they would just do the same thing. Everybody's like focused on the TAC Infinites, and it's like, you know, then you lose team composition, right? Like, because you allowed TAC Infinites now you hurt, you know, team comp, right? You lose that competitiveness now. So that's you know, that's what really killed it, I think, in my opinion. That's what really killed that whole thing, because like if you start watching, like even up to the point where they had like the last Evo for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you know what I mean, before they went to Marvel Infinite, and same thing there. It's like, you know, you look at that high level, dude, and just people are just doing crazy infinites, and it's just, you know what I mean, we're just now there was some interesting team compositions with some people, right? They would use like Chun-Li, and she was very broken too, but you know, it just got to that point where it's like, okay, everybody's just waiting for the infinite now, you know what I mean? They're just waiting for the infinite. So yeah, I don't know, I just feel like CVS2 should be that game where it's more in line with how KOF is and Street Fighter, right? It should be celebrated, but you know, they should be representing what they are, right? They're not representing, you know, goofy shit, you know, like roll cancels and all that stuff. Like, it's dumb, you know what I mean? I don't like it, because that's not what Street Fighter is, you know what I mean? And Capcom probably looks at it at the same light. They're just like, well, that's not what we wanted. This is what we wanted, right? That's why we fixed it. That's why it's not in the game. It has nothing to do with, oh yeah, you guys play it. We acknowledge you guys play that version, but that's not what we wanted you guys to be doing, right? You know, of course, you know, fighting game players, they're gonna always do stuff like that, and you can always bring up the argument, well, why did they put this in the Street Fighter 2, and why did they do? Yeah, you know, there's some things they're gonna be, you know, by mistake, and then they might be like, you know what, it's not so busted that, you know, it can be like completely abused where you have to put the controller down, right? You know, like you can use that Street Fighter 2 example with the chains and stuff, but it's like, you know, they made different versions of the game, you know what I mean? Like they updated it periodically, right? They knew about it, but then like they kind of embraced it because they were like, well, this is what the competitive scene is doing, right? Yeah, you can argue that, but it's like it's not the same thing, right? You know, like making every move invincible without the cost of meter is kind of ridiculous, okay? Especially if somebody like a K Groove player does a wake up level 3, but then you do a roll cancel fireball and then they get punished. That's not how Capcom wants the game to be, right? They're not trying to, you know, that's why they slowly started taking away invincible moves and stuff like that, because they know it's cheap, right? They know it's strong. Like you can still do stuff like that with Ken, for example. If say K Group does a wake up level 3, you can do a DP, right? If you know they're gonna do a wake up level 3, you can do a DP and actually hit him, right? You'll go through their attack button. So like you can do stuff like that still, but it's only kind of like locked in with certain characters. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It's not a safe option, right? If say they didn't wake up level 3 and they just DP, they could just go for a punish, right? So it's like, you see, there's no like there's the risk reward aspect, right? So instead of just doing like roll cancel fireball, even though, you know, roll cancel fireball will still be negative if they did it close, but if they blocked, right, you can still punish them. But if they're going off of a read, right, they're like, oh, he did a fireball, I'm doing level 3, right? And then you do the level 3 and then you get hit. It's so stupid. So it's just like, it just makes the game too confusing for the player, right? Especially if you have new players, but that's not what they're coming from, right? Like most players that are playing fighting games, if they do a level 3, they know they have some level of invincibility, right? But they're not sitting here and acting like, okay, well, he just did a fireball on my wake up, I'm doing level 3 and I get hit. Like, that's why, you know, you shouldn't have that stuff already, because the game is already kind of complex. Because you got A group, right? Then you have A group, you got N group, you got S group, you got C group, right? P group. Like there's all these versions of grooves, right? And that's already complex, right, for the user. And then you're adding all these other things to it, which are potentials, and it just makes the game kind of like, you know, only for the top players to play, you know what I mean? And it kind of sucks. So it's like, that's why I like supporting the EO version, because it's like, it makes it inclusive for everybody, you know. And then so there's some people that are giving it a chance, and they're playing it and they're learning how to play the game. You know, I do see some improvement with some of the players, right? But they just gotta keep coming, you know, they gotta practice, they gotta keep coming back and trying to get better, right? That's the whole point of, you know, playing this game. It's like, you're gonna get better over time. It's just gonna take some time. But don't expect, because you play Street Fighter 6 or you play KOF, that you can just jump in this game and start playing it. You can't do that, bro. You gotta practice it. It's just how it is. Like, I can tell you right now, it's like, bro, I haven't played Marvel 3 in forever, but you know what I mean? If I started playing it every day and started practicing again, I will get back to the level where I was at before, you know what I mean? Same thing with Street Fighter. It's like, I'll be doing stuff in Street Fighter 5 and I just forget shit. I just like, bro, I don't remember how I used to play this game. But it'll slowly come back over time, and it'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot how to do this matchup. But then like, I go back into training, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, this is what I did in the training room, right? So, you know, you're not gonna always just be good right away. Like, you just, you know, especially playing an older game that has like a established player base, you know, like, you're just not gonna just grab it and do really well. That's why I feel like some of the people who pick like only Sagat and Bison and Blanca and Vega, like they just pick all the top tier characters. Like, I feel like they hit a or Ryu too. Like they hit, even though Ryu's not top tier, but you know, he has some really good top tier buttons. But like, people who start like, you know, playing those characters, then they might find some success, but they plateau. You know what I mean? they plateau because they're not playing fun. They're not. Their fundamentals are not there. They're not developed. They just know like basic stuff from like either playing, you know, maybe from Street Fighter 6, maybe from playing Street Fighter 2, right? Maybe from playing KOF, right? So, you know, you have to put in some thought on like learning the matchups. You know, you have to start playing a little more patiently, like, 'cause that's what the high level in this game actually becomes. You do have to play footsies, and if you can whiff punish people, that's how you're gonna that's how you're gonna outperform your opponent, by doing stuff like that. Like, they can jump at you all day and do the most annoying jump in shit, but if you know how to tame that, you know what I mean? They have to fight you on the ground, right? They have to fight you eventually on the ground. So like the same thing with Claw, the Vega, right? Vega does like the most annoying button jumps and shit, right? Or like, you know, doing the roll or the flying Barcelona stuff. Like, you have to just know when to punish, right? And once you know it, it's the greatest feeling ever, because now you learn that you're leveling up, you're learning the matchup, and you're able to fight people who are using, you know, quote unquote top tier characters, right? So, you know, even though I picked 2 characters that have the least amount of health in the game, well, and actually, I'll take that back. They did buff Vice's health. They did increase it, but it was very low. I think some characters in the vanilla version, I think, had like 13,000 health. Like, they literally had like very, very low health. I can't remember specifically the number anymore, because whenever I made that video, I did write it down in the wiki, because nobody knew exactly what it was. That's the crazy part. No one actually knew like, hey, does this work, or like, does this do this? Like, everybody assumed that like EO was the worst version because they, you know, like, nerfed everything, and that's not even what actually happened. So I can't remember where was it. Yeah, so like, for example, like M Bison and Guile, their health got reduced to like 300 points, right? So it was like 14,400 at one point. It's 14,100, right? It just lost just a little bit. Sagat and Blanca's health got reduced, same thing, 300 less. It was like 14,800, and then it was reduced to 14,500, right? And then Dan's health got increased by 200, which was 14,800, and they increased his health to 1,500. See, like, or 15,000, excuse me. So like, you see how much health they gave him? Like, they knew he was a weak character, but they're like, he's a goofy character too. So it's like, they just gave him a little bit of health to not die so quick, because he would just eat damage, right? So, and then Kyosuke, same thing. Instead of giving him just a 200 hit point, they gave him 400, right? Because his health was lower than Dan's. Can you believe that? Like, his health was 13,600, and they increased it to 14,000, right? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, these characters, they have low health, right? So it's good to give him that, you know, a little bit of extra health so he don't die so quick, right? Because he might take trades or something, right? It helps. And then like Blanca, Sagat, Cammy, they got all their attacks and special moves and supers reduced by 5%. So they don't take that much damage, you know, overall, especially if they're doing like very high damaging combos. That's where you're gonna see the most damage reduced compared to the vanilla version. And then like, you know, the different versions of like the GameCube and the Xbox. The GameCube had, you know, Sagat can't do Crouch and Fierce into Super, but you know, Xbox version they kept it. You know, with Guile, on the GameCube version, Guile's sonic boom damage is the same across all the versions, right? But the Xbox version, they didn't do that. So his damage is in line with how it is in the vanilla version, right? And then on the GameCube version, because you gotta remember, the reason why they did that for the GameCube version is because they had an easy operation mode, right? They had this like mechanic where you could press a one button or whatever, right? It was like a one button special move, right? So, you know, they had to like nerf it, right? They had to like make it where it wasn't gonna be too unfair, right? And then like Eagle, Maki, Yosuke, Zangief, Vice, right? They all got buffed, right? All their attacks, special moves, supers, by 5%, right? So they got pretty much what, you know, Sagat, with all the top tier, right? Sagat, Blanca, and Cammy, what they lost, pretty much, they gave it to them. So they got a 5% increase, right? Which is about 100 to 200 extra damage, right? Which it adds up. People think it's not a lot, but it adds up. And then, you know, like, you know, some grooves didn't allow them to take up to like 9,000 or 10,000 damage, you know, like now they're able to do it, right? They can actually take that much damage. So it kind of brings them up in line with how some characters are, right? Which is good, that's what you want. And like Hibiki and then Maki, right? They lost their little A groove throw activation, which is a just frame, by the way. Some people are just like bitch about it, but it's like, bro, it's a just frame. It's like very, very difficult. Hibiki's Heavenly Spirit and yeah, like the bug for the K groove, and then Rolento and Dan can like no longer be OTG'd from a throw, right? And that was like a very exclusive, like stupid shit like that. It's like, you know, even though, you know, what they should have done with that, for example, like Rolento and Dan for A group, you know what they should have done? Instead of just like removing that bug, they should have just applied it for all the characters that have command grabs for A groove, because that's the one issue with like A groove. The music playing on well, the music is playing, this is the gallery music. This is the music that plays when you go to gallery. It plays this music. But if you look at like the OTG stuff, like I think that was, I'll use that as an example, and I'll use that example as to compare it to like the Street Fighter 2 thing, right? It was like people were doing like the chain combos and stuff. It's like, yeah, to me that's not broken, right? If you're doing command grab, links, right? You're doing like command grab links and A groove activation, right? To me that's not broken, because like it makes sense, right? It's like you can't do a command grab finisher, right, in A groove. You know, to me that's a flaw in A groove, right? That's just something they didn't think of, when in actuality it's like, okay, well everybody else can do their special move, but when you have a character whose special move is a command grab, it's like, well, what is she supposed to do? Only do shoulder tackle and the little lightning legs thing. It's like she doesn't have that many special moves to begin with. So doing stuff like that, to me, I think is not a bad thing. Like I think stuff like that should have been kept in the game, right? And that's where I'll argue, and be like, you know what, that was actually a cool idea. They should have kept it, but they should have kept it for the entire cast, right? The entire cast gets affected, right? Instead of just Dan and Rolento, it's the entire cast, right? And that only applies for people who pick A groove, Zangief, or Vice, you know what I mean? Or whoever is a grapple character, right? Because then you can just do stuff that you normally, you're just making it more accessible for people to just get in there and do what they want, right? And the same thing for Vice. She doesn't have any like supers level 2 super cancels, right? She can't do any level 2 super cancels, which I think is kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they should have gave that to her for the EO version. They should have like had her be able to do a level 2 cancel, right? So she can do like level 2, the one where she leaps and grabs you and slams you on the ground, and then when she slams you, you can do a mayhem into the whip, right? I think that would have been a great idea, especially if you do the other kick, the one where she does the backflips. Like, that would have been perfect, because you do level 2 version, right? She's doing the backflips, and what's cool about that level 2 version of that move is that it always throws them out. Whatever position they're in, she throws them behind, right? And it's like, that's perfect. Like, there's like a perfect setup to like either put them back in the corner, right? But at the same time, you take more damage, right? You can extend the combo. But it's like, they didn't want to give it to her. And to me, it's like, that she would take more damage, right? It'd actually be better to use the level 2 version, because you can actually get a conversion into a setup, right? That's perfect. That's what she's supposed to be, right? She's supposed to be rushed down, all in your face, make you scared to have to press up them, right? And you know what I mean? Like, those are the things that I would have done. I would have changed those things. You know what I mean? Because or even with Zangief, like, have him do his little atomic, buster or whatever that he does, and then level 1 he can do like the anti-air level 1 super, right? Have him finish with that. Like, how cool would that be, right? Or he can I don't know, do what do they call the lariat? Maybe do lariat into or maybe do green hand, right, into a setup, right? Like, that gives him more options to do things, right? And it has nothing to do with any roll canceling or nothing, right? Like, that would be something to be cool to have in the game, right? Because there's just more tools, more setups, right? It makes the character a little bit more interesting, rather than the version that we got of them, right? But yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have done stuff like that, in my opinion. But like I said, I can talk about all these what ifs and stuff like that all day. I really can. But because this game doesn't really need too much adjusting. It really doesn't. For it to be a really great game, or even better than what it is now, it just needs a few adjustments. You don't even have to change too much. Like, the formula is pretty good for where it is, right? There's a few things you can probably change. Like, for example, like the whole player 2 glitch, right? That's still in the game, right? The side switching, right? The player 2 side switch. Like, I would remove that. It's either you would rather remove it or you would give it to the other character. But the problem with it is that the way it works is you can never cross them up. You can only like side switch, right? So if they're not expecting it, you can hit them low, and they won't be blocking the right direction. So it's kind of a cheap cross up, or it's a kind of a cheap like and it's only like beneficial to the second player. So I'm not a big fan of it, because it only benefits one player. But I think having it removed would be better. And then what was I gonna say? Removing it. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Getting kind of late. I'm sorry. I can't remember what I was gonna say. But I would have removed it, and oh, you know what? That's another thing. Remove that, but then if somebody gets stunned, I would just keep the stun value, like, for every character. I would keep stun at the same rate. I don't know why they have some characters like Geese having the most like non-existent stun time. Like I don't know why they do that, but like if you get stunned, I think like it should always just be the same amount. Just make it same amount for everybody, because I feel like if you were able to make your opponent guess wrong that many times and you stun them, I feel like you deserve the full combo. Like whatever it is you're gonna do, you earned it. Like that's the whole point of stun, right? You get an opportunity to like do a damaging combo, right? So I think, you know, coming back to that same point of view where everybody comes from a particular game, like that would be, you know, something that everybody understands, you know. But anyways, appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get out of here finally. I know I've been talking for a while, but I want to give you all my 2 cents if anybody watches or was curious. Man, like I said, I should probably make a video of just like breaking it down and explaining why I think some things should not be in the game, why I think they should be in the game, what can make the game better, so on and so forth. All right, guys, y'all take it easy. Peace out. I'm out.